Okay, so today we're on Chapter 6, Lesson 3, Solve Equations with Rational Coefficients, page 457. This is the real-world link, and this will help us out with the next few pages in this lesson. So, social networks. 3/4 of the students in Aaliyah's class belong to a social network. There are 15 students that belong to a social network. So we're going to create a bar diagram and shade 3/4 of it, or 75% of it, or 15 students worth of it. So 3/4. Notice there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 in this bar diagram. We need to shade 3 out of the 4. There's also 15 kids in her class that have a social network. 15 kids are the ones that are shaded. So, moving on, we need to figure out how many kids are in her class. If the shaded part is 15, what is the unshaded part? What is 15 plus whatever this x is? 15 plus x equals c. Let's move on to try to solve this problem. So, label 15 along the bottom to show the amount in the bar. We just did that up top. Based on the diagram, circle the equation that can be used to find C, the number of students in Aaliyah's class. So C is the total students. We know 15 plus x equals C, but what else could we do to figure out C? Now, we know that 3/4 also equals 0.75, so keep an eye out for that number down here. So 15c equals 3 divided by 4. We know we're not multiplying 15 times c, so we should cross that one off. 0.75c equals 15. If we know that 3/4, 1, 2, 3 out of 4, is equal to 0.75, 1, 2, 3, we know that 15 equals 0.75. So if we were to divide by 0.75 and we divide by 0.75, you would figure out the answer to C, which is that extra 25% right here. We're dividing 15 by 0.75. That would equal 5. That would equal 20. So the total up here would be 20. If we look right, that would be 5, 10, 15, 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 5 in each of these. That works. So we're going to circle this problem. Let's look. 4 divided by C, because there's 4/4. C equals 15 divided by 4. That is going to be a lovely decimal. So 15 divided by 4 equals 3.75. We know that C needs to be larger than 15, and we know that this one is correct, so this one is wrong. We cannot use that. There are 20 students in Aaliyah's class. So, based on what you know about solving equations, explain how you could solve the equation you circled in exercise 2. So we already did that. We actually solved them to find the answer. So you don't need to explain too much. Like, you don't need to show me the work again, but we can write that we divided each side by 0.75. And just so that you can see and check my math, we'll do 15 divided by 0.75 equals 20. How many students are in Aaliyah's class? You could say 20 students. This is just one way that you can solve equations with rational coefficients. This is just one way. Now, a rational coefficient is a number next to a letter. And I will be going over that more in the next video. So please watch the next video now.